This is the interview of my parents. Okay. I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions. What years were you a 16-year-old? I'll ask one question at a time.
I was 16 in 1989.
Okay.
I was 16 in 1986.
Guys. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it. What years were you an 18-year-old? Obviously 2 years later. Never mind, that was a stupid question. Okay. Where did you live?
I lived in Wyndham.
Alright. Daddy.
Where'd you live?
I lived in Lakeville.
Okay.
Resource the other video to find out the true answer to that question.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Describe your first vehicle.
It was a Ford LTD. 1979. Big Ford, big boat, 4-door, brown.
I had a 1972 Dodge Charger.
You lie like a dog.
No, I didn't. That was the first car I ever bought.
Okay. What were your favorite television programs? Between these years.
When
you
I was
know?
16 and 18?
Yeah, between your 16 and 18 years.
Well, when I was 16, I think I watched Barney.
Oh, I forgot. Yes, I remember now. Okay. Okay, Daddy.
Well, I liked MASH. And before that, there was a TV series called Greatest American Hero. And before that, there was a TV show called Welcome Back, Kotter.
Okay, that's
And
Did you watch
before that, there was Sesame Street. That's about it.
Okay. Your favorite musical groups / songs.
I like Poison, Warrant, stuff like that.
I don't like the old stuff. I keep with the new stuff. I like stuff like from Chevelle and Volbeat and
What?
Well, see,
Volbeat?
you don't Volbeat.
Volbeat.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite movies.
Debbie Does Dallas.
What is up with you in that whole little
Would
thing?
you want me to say Deep Throat?
No.
I don't know. I really didn't have a favorite movie.
Did you watch any movie that came out that years? Those
I
years?
don't remember. I was too busy chasing a newborn.
All right. Who were the famous celebrities in entertainment?
In my year, when I was 16,
Sure. Or 18.
Tiffany.
Oh, God, yeah.
That you named your daughter after.
Who else was it?
Tracy Lords.
Yeah, but who else was it? Those girl singers and stuff.
I don't know.
I don't remember,
I don't know
but
any of those.
yeah. Okay.
Daddy?
I already said one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What did you do for fun besides chase the baby around? And nothing crazy, okay?
Party.
Oh gosh.
Cruised all
Cruised.
night long.
Yeah, we cruised a lot because gas was cheap back then.
And got stoned out of our...
Dad! Okay. How was high school different from today?
Smoked
had-
a lot of cigarettes.
We had a lot of cliques back in our day.
Oh, I think we still kind of do.
No,
But I think
we had
yours were more
stoners, nerds.
significantly defined.
We had the stoners, the nerds,
I
the
was a nerd.
preppies,
What were you, Mom, in high school?
the stoner.
Oh, I'm glad you admit it. Okay. Describe your family vacations or trips.
Never had them.
Neither of you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow. See, that's why we don't get any.
Oh, wait, I take that back.
I think our favorite trip, I think my trip as a family was probably to the bar. Getting Dad out of there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Trying to find his
the
teeth.
only trip that we ever took as a family when I was a kid is when we went to some cave, and I forget where it was, but for some reason my mom and dad had this fascination with caves, so we had to go see this cave, and it was pretty neat actually. Got to see all the stalactites and stalagmites, and just to be way down deep into the earth was kind of cool. And then they shut all the lights off on us, and
You almost died.
pitch black. You couldn't even put your hand in front of your face and see it. It was that black.
Chainsaw Massacre came up behind you.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. What were your interests and interests of your peers?
What was my interest?
Yeah, what was your interest? Don't say anything crazy. Please.
I don't really had no interest.
Kind of got that taken away, huh?
Mhm.
My interest was always martial arts and exercise, and my peers' interests seemed to be smoking pot and getting high.
Okay. So were your parents like hippies or something?
No, they were the alternate version of that.
Oh, so they were like bubble thumping.
They were like into Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard.
Oh,
and
okay.
Really,
See, my parents were the hippies, so.
really, truly
Loud
rednecks.
child. Okay.
Greasers, as you would say.
Describe prom.
Oh, my prom? I went to Grand March and then I went to the bar.
Oh my gosh, Mom.
that's,
Okay, Daddy.
that's fun.
Well, we had what was originally the after prom. That's when that all started. So we never got to go out into the bushes and chase girls around and stuff after prom. So
I see. Okay. Describe the dating scenes, drugs, and alcohol issues.
they were great.
They were bad. A lot of them.
Okay.
Everybody did it.
A
Drinking,
lot.
drugs, everything.
All right.
And sex.
Dad.
Can't say naughty words.
I didn't say a naughty word.
Okay.
We invented AIDS.
All right.
Because
Oh my goodness. Okay. What was new for technology?
Apple computers.
Yeah.
And like the first video games were like Atari, Pac-Man. I had a ColecoVision at one time.
Wasn't Sega Genesis? Was that?
No, that was a little later.
Okay.
A little later.
I don't know. I was too poor.
Okay, Mom.
I didn't get to have video games.
Name the U.S. president, vice president, and senators.
I don't know.
Grover Cleveland. No, I'm kidding. Ronald Reagan and George Bush, who later had a son named George W. Bush, who was also president. And the senator at that time, I just can't remember his name, but I
Was
know
that wrestler?
No, he was a governor. That was Jesse Ventura.
Okay.
But the senator at that time was a guy who was a teacher. He got killed in a plane accident. I used to drive a bus around for his campaigns, and I can't remember his name, but
I can't either.
he was really good. I know that.
Okay, next question.
Okay. Describe any important social or political issues.
Berlin Wall collapsed. The Iran hostages. Ronald Reagan was shot.
I remember that. That was it.
Baby
Really?
Jessica, remember when she fell in the well?
Yes.
And the Vietnam War ended.
Okay, next question.
All right. Describe any important or significant events.
We did.
Yeah, we did. I'd say the Berlin
Any
Wall.
more?
Any
No.
more?
No.
Significant? When I was 16?
No.
No, please.
Oh.
No. Okay. Describe any pets you guys had.
I had one dog. It was black and fluffy. It was a mutt. I don't
Red
remember.
crabs.
I don't remember the name.
Daddy.
No.
You had three dogs.
I had 3 dogs. One was, they were all mutts, but there was Patches and Sarge and Charlie.
Alright, alright. What did church play in family role?
We didn't go to church.
I see. I see that.
You didn't go to church neither.
Not even for Christmas?
No.
No?
No.
Easter?
No.
Bit my tongue.
We did a lot of sacrificing
Okay.
animals.
Oh my gosh.
Dad, Babe Ruth card.
Drink blood.
Describe your favorite foods that you had.
I liked a lot of foods.
Any
I didn't like
specific ones?
anything like my mom made because
She wasn't a very good
she
cook.
wasn't a very good cook.
My mom was a very good cook.
And my grandma was.
Is that the chicken?
That was my great grandma.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, those are all the questions I have for you guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.